Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thunder Nick Plays Games. Hold your pains. And today, for the first day in like 3 weeks, I feel good enough to record. Ow. As you can tell, I'm still coughing, still have chest pain. But I am getting better. It has been a pretty horrible 3 weeks. I didn't really want to come back and start recording until I felt 100%, but at this point, I'm not sure I'm ever going to be 100%. I'm starting to feel like this is my life now. Just coughing and being in pain. It's kind of how I live. Medications and pills and is it pneumonia? Is it bronchitis? Is it, it's all very exhausting. Goes without saying, recording has been a afterthought. But what do you have? Sounds atrocious. We're still trying to figure it out. Good news is I've gone to doctors and stuff and got all kinds of fancy medications. So trial and error, we're figuring it out. It's all lungs and chest now. So that's the good news. I'm feeling okay, Yesko. I'm doing okay. I'm going to live. I'll survive. I'll make it. I have a inhaler thing I have to take now. Helps with like expanding my lungs or whatever. Steroids, and I have pills, and I have vitamins, and I have more vitamins, and I have Dayquil. So, believe it or not, I woke up today and I felt better than I have in, 3 weeks. So, but some days over the last few weeks, I've woken up and I had trouble breathing for hours. I had trouble breathing. Very early on, I woke up and I was just sick, cold and flu or whatever. And so that was more or less the first week of it. Was just your basic cold or flu. I was like, oh, this sucks, but I know how to deal with this. I got all my, cough medicines and my cold and flu pills and whatever, and my, chicken noodle soup and my oranges and whatever, standard operating procedures, right? let's kick the shit out of this cold or flu. For the first week, that kind of did what it needed to do, you know? We just went about the process of kicking the shit out of a cold/flu. By the end of the first week, it was, the cold and flu part was kind of dying down. What's up, Vappa? How's it going, buddy? Hi. And, I was like, oh, sweet, I'm just going to go back to work next week. Everything's going to be fine. Over the course of that first weekend, though, it went full into my lungs. Like, full into my lungs. And, while I did attempt to go back to work that second week, on the first day of the week, the Tuesday or whatever, like, I couldn't make it through a full shift. I couldn't catch my breath. Couldn't, I do a physical job, so, like, I'm throwing freight, I'm trying to throw freight, and I'm going, oh, I'm having to stop between boards to, like, lean on a pallet and be like, I just need a minute. I can't catch my breath. And they were going like, bro, if you can't breathe, you probably shouldn't be here. Go home. And I was like, fuck. I was like, but I'm all out of sick time. So they're like, well, you have personal time. Use your personal time. As like optional days or whatever. I was like, all right, yeah, can we use my optional days? And they're like, yeah, let's do that because you're literally over here struggling to breathe while you're throwing freight. I'm like, yeah, I should probably go home. So the second week was a much different week in that it wasn't like a cold or a flu. It wasn't like, it was just all lungs. It was, I can't sleep laying down. Still haven't slept laying down. I couldn't sleep laying down because like I'd feel like my lungs were filling up with snot and shit. And people were going, oh, it's pneumonia, you got pneumonia. Don't sleep laying down. So I started sitting up in a chair. So there was a better part of a week sleeping, sitting up in a chair. Just coughing snot out of my lungs just all day long. Just like living next to a trash can so I could go for like literally a full week of that. And then finally, end of the second week, I'm still coughing out my lungs. My brother Dirk goes, okay, fuck all this. We're just going to actually go to the doctor. Because this is not like, he's like, you can down Dayquil all day long and fucking cold and flu medicines all day long and sit in your chair and cough up your lungs, or we can go to the doctor and see if like you have something actually wrong. He's like, it's going on 2 weeks, brother. Like, you're not kicking this cold's ass with standard over-the-counter stuff. He's like, this is something else. So we went to the doctor. And the doctor, given this time of year, is like, is it COVID? No, it's not COVID. We did all the tests. Is it that other strain of whatever the fuck that's like scarier than COVID? No, it's not that either. Did all those tests as well. And then he's like, okay, well, we'll put you on the heavy regimen with the 5-day cycle of the etriptozynamine, whatever the fuck nonsense. And, a few of these pills I still have to take. And got this thing. After like, if my lungs feel like they're not, I can't get full breaths, I have to go. Like suddenly I have asthma. Suddenly out of nowhere I have asthma now. It's fucking dumb. But I say all that to say this. I worked this last week though. Like this week, I just worked this week at work. Took all the heavy meds and was just zonked out of my brain at work. But I was getting through shifts, you know what I mean? I'd get through shifts, I'd get home, and I'd be in a lot of pain in my ribs and my chest and my back. Just everything involved in the process of coughing. After 3 weeks of like just insane coughing, my rib cage, sleeping sitting up in a chair, my rib cage, just my back, bruh. I feel like I'm 90 years old. It's not fun. I apologize if I'm coming off like a complete crybaby right now, but it has been pretty horrible 3 weeks, dude. I feel like I'm on the mend though. I'm getting better. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, and it was not as bad as it is, and yesterday wasn't as bad as it was the day before. You know what I mean? Like, we're kicking its ass, but man. It's not been fun. But anyways, it's been 3 weeks. What the hell's been happening for 3 weeks, guys? I missed you, you dirtbags. What did I miss? Did the world explode? Did anything happen? I haven't been playing video games. Like, honest to God, I've been playing very little video games. I've been looking at very little social media. I've just been like sitting in my Sitting in my room suffering, dude, if I'm being honest. Whoa. My days consist of turning on music, comforting music, and sitting in my chair right over there, wrapped up in a blanket, staring out the front window of my apartment. Like, that's what I've been doing all day. Just coughing up my lungs. Like I got tuberculosis or some shit. Like Doc Holliday, dude, minus the gambling. You know what I mean? Turning into a lunger. One thing I will say is work has been very cool about this whole thing. I just, say what you will about the big business doesn't care about their employees. Bro, I work for a very large company and they give a shit. They actually give a shit. And maybe that's just on the small scale that, like, I'm talking to them and operating with them and communicating with them. But, like, and maybe it has more to do with the fact that I've known these people, the front office people and the people at the warehouse I work at for, 25 years, basically. As of June 2nd, it'll be 25 years. But say what you will, but, man, they have been on my team the whole way. Anything I needed, any help I needed, any, like, email us here or call us here. If the doctor needs any information, do this here. Like, just, how are you feeling? Are you okay? People checking in on me when I came back this week. Like, say what you will about big business. Oh, we're all just numbers and their fucking, margins or whatever. Bro, I do not feel like that's the case where I work. They did a really good job of making me feel like a valued member of the team, despite me being Flake City for the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks actually, because I did work this week. My 24 years of fucking smash and freight doesn't come without, its benefits. Because in a pinch, like, fucking Nick's not out here to fuck us. Got him. Nick's a killer. He'd be here if he could, I have such a reputation, such a long history of being Smash City, dude. No problems. That, like, I was missing work, and I'm in my own head going, I know they're thinking I'm some sort of a flake asshole, dude. And everybody at work's going, no, if Nick's not here, he's sick. Nick's not the guy that just calls in sick for no reason. So everybody was very concerned. By the end of the first week, they sent dirt over to my house. He, like, came storming into my house. Hey, fucking health and wellness check, dude. Work insisted that I come over today, check on you. I don't want to bother you. And I was like, oh, thank God you're here. I have no food. I had literally no food in the house left. I had, like, a bag of oranges and a I was drinking tap water. I had a bag of oranges and I had a sleeve of, like, saltine crackers. That was it. I was, like, working on 2-3 days of eating just oranges and saltine crackers. I was too sick. I couldn't ride to the store. I was too sick. I had no way to get food. I was like, oh my God, thank God you're here. He's like, Jesus, you don't look good. I was like, bro, I am sick. I was like, dude, I'm as sick as I've ever been. Like, might be as sick as I've ever been in my life. He's like, what do you need? Get some clothes on. Let's go to the store. I'm like, bro, I can't. I was like, I can't. He goes, oh, fuck that. Fuck all that. Sit back down. I'll go to the store. What do you need? And he hooked me up with some fucking groceries, man. Huge. End of that first week, dude. Hero points galore for Brother Dirt. Brother Dirt with the heavy hero points, dude. Because I don't know what I'd do, bro. If he hadn't checked in, it would have been like, no food. I had no food. I couldn't, bro, riding my bike up to the store, forget about it. With my lungs and my fucking being as sick as I was, bro. Like, you don't plan to get sick, right? So, like, I was in between grocery loads. Like, I had no food at the house. None. And I got sick. I was like, fuck. I had a handful of things, like, a couple cans of soup and some, oranges. When I really first started to feel sick, I got a bag of oranges and some, chicken noodle soup or whatever. I'm like, 2 liters 7-Up. It's like, oh, I'm going to, I'm feeling sick. I'm going to take my, sick boy medicine or whatever, But that wasn't going to last. I'd already ran out of the 7-Up. I was through the chicken noodle soup, obviously. A couple cans isn't going to last more than a meal. I was just sitting on a bag of oranges for, like, multiple days, just eating a bag of oranges. I mean, you can survive on it, but bro, I probably should shoot at that, but I'm not going to. So after that first end of that first week, Dirt comes over for the health and safety check, and does the grocery shopping. Thank God, got some groceries into my. I got some like actual groceries in my fridge, food in my fridge. Although I wasn't really eating anything. And then like the Saturday or the Sunday, a couple days later, Mom and Dad stop in for a spot visit out of nowhere. Keep in mind, Mom and Dad live out of state. Like for them to stop by is totally random. Totally random. Nobody knew I was sick. Like I don't think Dirt called them. I'd have to ask Dirt, but I'm pretty sure he didn't call them. So just out of nowhere, the good Lord knew that like I need my mom, I need my dad. You know what I mean? So like they show up and they're like, "Geez, what's going on? You okay?" I'm like, "I'm very, 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 very sick." And right away, without even like a second thought, Mom's like, "All right, I'm gonna go get a whole regimen of pills." I'm still operating on the same regimen of pills, vitamin C's and zincs and freaking vitamin D3s and all this shit. Just gives me this whole slew of vitamins. They clean up the apartment. They clean up my apartment. They get me like more set up with foods and stuff. Like, we got you 7-Ups and Canada Dries and whatever, you know, all the ginger ales and 7-Ups that you need. That's the stuff you drink when you're sick. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I drink when I'm sick. I started into that second week feeling like, okay, now it's time to really buckle down. I got all the things I need. I just need time. All I needed at the start of that second week was time. I just needed the time to kick the sickness's ass. I was like, do you know what I mean? I was like, that first week I felt like I was going to die. Dirk comes through with the hero points for the early save on Friday, and then Mom and Dad on the weekends. By the end of the weekend of that first week, I was like, oh, bro, this cold flu / whatever the hell this is doesn't stand a goddamn chance. I'm going to dumpster its ass. I got all the vitamins. I got all the food. I got all the, you know. But despite all of that second week, I took basically the whole second week off of work and just buckled down, vitamins and discipline, sleeping, sitting up, and coughing out every bit of had in my lungs, coughing it out as much as I could. I was still sick as a dog into the second week, dude. I was like, Jesus, what the hell is this? So then I went to the doctor. Got heavy meds. Now, I might have already been on the mend, but if I wasn't already on the mend, these heavy meds, boy. Woo. These 5-pill, 6-pill cocktails or whatever that they have. 2 pills the first day, and 1 pill the following 4 days. And bro, all this regimented pill taking and stuff. Adding that to the already existing, like, you know, vitamin C's and D's and immune support and blah, 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 blah. Bro, I have been just dumping good nutrients and shit into my body. I haven't had a solid stool in like... I haven't shit clean in like... or clean... I haven't shit normal in like... Fuck, it's been like 3 weeks probably. So much healthy ingredients inside my body all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Never have I had this many healthy ingredients in my body. It's kind of my other big takeaway from this. Like, I wouldn't be this sick if I took better care of myself. Because I really don't. I really don't take that good a care of myself. I think that was a hit. That was one of the thoughts I had while this was happening, middle of the second week. I was like, man, I'm not that healthy. Like, I don't live, I don't live a good, healthy existence. Because if I did, this would not be dumpstering me so hard. I just hit that deer or no? I don't think I did. Wait, what's that over there? Bleed rate very low. Yeah, that's going to take forever to find that. I'm not even worried about it. I mean, it had antlers on it, but they weren't that good. I'm going to try to be more healthy after the Zignet. I'd love to say, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start running marathons and start eating clean, but like, I'm gonna take the steps I feel necessary. But at the end of the day, who are we kidding? I'm not that disciplined. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be grateful. I'm gonna be very grateful when I start feeling, clean and clear, lung wise and like breathing wise. I will say this: I'm so glad I gave up smoking so long ago. I've always regretted I've always been bummed I had to quit smoking because I didn't do it for health reasons. I did it because I financially couldn't afford to buy cigarettes anymore. They were too expensive. Like I live such a small, quiet little life, and I work so few hours at work that like that's all because I keep my costs low. And part of keeping my costs low is like, not having the car payment, not having the fucking credit card debts, not having the cable bill, not having the, all these normal things that people have, cell phone bill, all these things. It's also not spending $10 a day on cigarettes. Can't afford it. Too expensive. So a long time ago, I quit because I just couldn't afford it. Not because I didn't want to smoke, but because I couldn't afford it. So I am now in a position where, like, not only am I glad I quit smoking because I couldn't afford it, but now I'm also glad I quit smoking, like, 8 or 10 years ago, because I can only imagine how bad all this would be if I was a smoker, Hell, I mean, that's the end game for smokers. End of the day, it's like smokers end up with the kind of fucking chest problems I'm having right now, like without the, bronchitis or whatever, without the fucking pneumonia. That's the end game. Congratulations, you smoke cigarettes and looked cool and, got your nicotine in every day. The end game is a fucking, a can of oxygen you drag around for the rest of your life, dude. I used to joke, I'm going to put lightning bolt stickers on mine, and it's going to look cool, and da-da-da-da. But, bro, that's what you get for being a smoker, you dumbasses. Congratulations, you morons. I mean, I'll be honest, I'd still be smoking if I could afford it. Actually, now I wouldn't, to be fair. After this fucking bronchitis or whatever. I mean, the paperwork said bronchitis when I went to the doctor's office, so I think that's what I had. But, like, after this whole breathing thing I'm having right now, I'm definitely not smoking again, even if I can afford it, even if I become a millionaire. That much I know. Because not being able to get good air, bro, not great. Not fun. Being able to ride my bike to work, I've been doing that, the first couple days of this last week, Dirt's been picking me up for work because he's like, let's not push it. Let's let the medicine set in and whatever. And then the last couple days, 2 or 3 days of work, I've been riding my bike in. It's been really nice being able to ride my bike again, too. That's felt really good. I need to ride my bike more. Because not being able to for that, like, week and a half, bro, sucked. like the idea of huffing and puffing, I couldn't. I'd be like snotting and coughing out my lungs and, you know, spitting up all kinds of bile and gross bullshit out of my lungs. Like I couldn't ride my bike. I mean, I could, but I couldn't. You know what I mean? I can't wait till I can just churn and burn, hop on the bike and just bomb to work with a proper huff and puff. That's gonna be sick. I'm carrying 2 rifles these days. OG, welcome back. I hope all is well. What's up, OG the gamer? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's good, man. I just got sick, is all. I got pretty sick, so I was having a struggle bus of a time, having a tough time recording because I couldn't really, talk for long periods of time without coughing up my lungs. But I'm feeling better. We're doing good. How's everything with you, bud? Everything good? Tell you what, this is the best game for coming back to because then this is just a very chill, relaxed game. I just heard a raccoon call out over there. Raccoons are very tricky because if they see you, they just bolt. So you kind of want to tuck in on them, but then also they run so low in the grass and the bushes that like they can get right up on top of you before you even see them. Yeah, this brush is so deep. He could just be running around in this brush. I wouldn't even be able to see him. Hmm. That's annoying. Moves from behind me. Nah, we're good on that. Yeah, on this game, I've taken to carrying 2 rifles. This baby rifle right here, this 10 clip, is like a 22. It's for like squirrels and raccoons and all the small game because I don't want to waste big boy bullets on bullshit little animals. You know what I mean? So, it's like right there. Perfect example. You see what I mean? Like you just crack the little guys with a baby rifle, and then You don't have to, because the big boy rifle and the big boy bullets cost a lot of money, dude. Like, to waste bullets on these little tiny animals like this, it's silly. Plus, you can get a much better trophy score for the little animals if you hit them with a little gun. Like shooting a bunny like that with a giant, 357 or whatever the hell bullet I have for the other gun. Like blasting it with a huge round. It just destroys the pellet. I don't get any kind of trophy or anything for it, so. So yeah, I've taken to carrying 2 rifles. One for the big fellas and one for the little guys. Ooh, what the hell was that up there? See that? Something was moving right there on the hill. Something was moving right there on the hill. I swear I just saw some up on the hill. Yo, what's up, O? How's it going, buddy? Oh, it's right there. See it? Damn it. I forced those bullets. Rushed it. I rushed it, bro. I gotta take my Dayquil. I won't say I'm addicted to my Dayquil, but I like it in the mornings because then it gets my the liquid stuff, the good stuff. It gets my the phlegmy stuff in my lungs. I kind of like everybody get together. So I don't do like little all day. I do like, a handful of huge coughs during the day, and it all gets out of my lungs. Tastes gross though. Oh Jesus, there's a moose right there, bro. Hold up. Did I hit him? I don't think I hit him. Okay. Let's set up my yogurt. A chaser. A little probiotic, drinkable, low-fat yogurt. It's good for the biome, the gut biomes. All right. What were we doing? Right, we're going to this outpost over here. So, Sacramento and Golden State's going to be a hell of a series. Officially. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I was of the opinion that, like, I don't think Sacramento can out Golden State. Golden State. I think if there's a chance that Golden State could beat anybody, it was going to be Sacramento. But game one last night, talk about a barn burner. Man, what a game. Went down to the wire. Fourth quarter Fox came in there, did his business. Very interesting. Of all the games, I'm trying to think of any other games that I like gave a shit about. That was the most interesting one to me. Because that's going to be a great series. Atlanta got just bulldozed by Boston. That's a given. I'm trying to think of the other teams that played. I can't think of the other team that played. Oh. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm on the wrong side of this lake. I gotta get around this lake for the outpost. Unless it was crossable right there in front of the outpost. It might have been crossable, but I don't know. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom here in a second, guys. So I apologize. I'm just going to be off sticks for a minute here, but with all the meds and the vitamins and the what have you I've been taking, bro. All right, talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Hello. Hello? I'm back. Whew. All right. What was I doing? Right. I was going around this lake to the other side so I could go to the outpost. Bro, I'm like 3 pounds lighter. I just took it. Unbelievable crap. All right. I won't go into too much detail. I know that's gross, but like, bro. One thing about all the vitamins and all the meds and stuff is, dude, I have been dumping out, bro. What's up, Deadly? How's it going, buddy? Shh, everybody, shh. Hey, Deadly with the dono, bro. Good man. Appreciate you. I think I definitely hit that guy. There it is. Hey, $4.99 on the rainy day. What the fuck? Why doesn't that show up correctly? Oh, that's bullshit, dude. It doesn't have the Lieutenant Dan. It doesn't have any of that. I'm gonna have to check that one. I'll have to check that. I don't know why that's not showing up correctly, but I appreciate it nonetheless, man. That's very generous of you, dude. Thank you so much for the dono, dude. Oh. I don't know. Maybe I didn't hit that bear. I'm confused now. I'm just almost out of bullets with the big boy bullets. I'm almost out on that gun. But I'm about to hit the outpost right here, so I can get some more bullets. Ooh, little shooty hoop, What? this boat? They want me to go out into the lake? Can I actually go out on the lake? I mean, I don't need to do this, right? Why would I need to go out on the lake, dude? Why does that look like a fucking animal right there? There's no animal there, but like it does when you do that. It looks like there's a shadowed animal vibe right over there. Okay, before I do any of this, though, let me check to see what I have. 300 Magnum polymer tip. Okay. There we go. All right, from here, where am I supposed to be going? Up this way? Probably. Looks like there's something right across the lake, but I don't know what that is. Let me take a peek at that on my way up to whatever this is up here. That seems really far away. I shot that guy dead in the chest. That should be a pretty healthy hit right there. Bleed rate's medium. Okay. Well, that's better than low, right? I mean, it's a lady deer, but whatever. We'll take it. Or a lady moose, rather. No score on it, but we'll take the money. What's that? I don't think I hit either of them somehow. Maybe magically. They were too far away. I should have got closer. I don't know. Now that I have 100 plus bullets, I'm just winging bullets. I'm getting real reckless with my rounds. Now that I re-upped at that outpost. We'll have to see what the... oh, there it is. Was it like a... examination point or something? What is this? Oh, no, it's one of those blinds. Okay. Do we know that this is a good spot? Maybe this spot is absolute heat. Is this a good ass spot? I might buy this blind just because. Feels like a spot that's in between two lakes like this would be a pretty good spot for animals. If I was inclined to sit inside here and wait on animals, I'm not. I'm not inclined to do that. That's not how I operate. But I should be able to walk across that part right there. If it doesn't let me walk across that, let me butter it. What's this? What the fuck? Why did I shoot that went this way? Did I just shoot something? Or is this the moose that I shot from way far away and I didn't think I hit it? Maybe that's what this is. That's probably what this is. It's that moose from like 95,000 miles away. I didn't think I hit. It turns out I did hit it, but I hit it super, super low. So it's just kind of lightly bleeding. Yep, I think that's what's going on. We're not chasing raccoons right now. I do have a raccoon gun, but we're not chasing raccoons right now. Is that 8:30? That's my 8:30 alarm. I have to do laundry. Yep, that's my 8:30 alarm. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, I gotta do a little bit of laundry this morning, so that's my alarm. That's my races to the starting blocks type alarm. I like to be the first person in there. You can officially start doing laundry at 9, so I have an 8:30 alarm so I can get my ducks in a row. Nene, what's good, bruh? Yo! What's happening? what's going down. What? I'm realizing it's getting nighttime out here. I'm going to see less and less animals. I'm going to have to figure something out. Unless I want to do some late night raccoon hunting or something. I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I don't have a tent on me. So I don't have any outpost around. Yeah, it's too dark. I can't really even see anything through my lens. I'm in a tough spot. We're in a real tough spot, boys. Not good. I'm stuck between nighttime and a sleeping bag. You know what I mean? Tough to hunt when it's this dark, and then it's also I'm too far away from any outposts right now. I mean, I can fast travel to one, but then I'm like taking steps backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Because the nearest outpost is like I've already grabbed is probably here, right? That's going backwards. I don't want to go backwards. This is just a lookout tower. This isn't even I should go to this spot. I should go to this spot. This is an actual outpost. Same distance, but this is a real outpost where I can sleep. This would be good. This would be better. I mean, chances are that lookout tower had some sort of outpost around the base of it, probably. Usually there's one close. But... oh, fuck. That looks like an incredible moose. The antlers on that look insane. Did I miss? Are you kidding me? I didn't hit it? I don't think I hit it. Fuck. Bro, that looked like it had really good antlers too. Damn, dude. Damn, Daniel. That is upsetting. Wait. But there's a dead guy right there. Bro, I knew I killed him. Why didn't he bleed? That was weird. Look at the antlers, though. Look at those fucking antlers, bro. Come on. That's kill of the day. That's kill of the day right there. There's some great antlers on that guy. I knew I hit him, dude. That was very weird how it didn't like show its blood or anything. But he was just dead down the hill. Very strange. Oh shit, what are those? Ooh, we got some deer down the road. No chance I can hit them though. Way too far down the road. Plus, I've got my 22 out right now. I shouldn't try and shoot him with this for sure. Definitely should not try and shoot him with a 22. That would be stupid. I could chase those deer down, but they're going the wrong way. I'm going this way. Got to get to my outpost. Way down there. And again, I'm on my 22, so this isn't really gonna. Those are lady moose too. Lady moose, way down the hill, on the wrong gun. Not doing it. Not doing it. I mean, they're gonna be calling at me. The wind is right down at them, so it makes sense that they're calling at me. But see, one of you guys has antlers. The ones with the antlers are always pussies too. They don't pop their heads out. Never fails. So yeah, I'm not really hunting something that's directly into the wind like that. It's just like, what's the point? There's no point. If the wind's directly at them, I'll never get close enough to get a good shot. They'll never get close enough to me for me to get a good shot. They can chirp all they want. It's not good hunting, you know? Plus, I already had that big, beautiful moose with the antlers, dude. Big, old, beautiful antlers. That was kill of the day, probably. I'd be hard pressed to find a bigger set of antlers than that one. I need to get to this outpost. And then you just square it up. Do some laundry. Stupid birds. Stupid freaking birds! Get out of my face. something was wrong up there. Yep. Seen him. I spooked him because I was running through the woods myself, but it's okay. That'll happen. Gotta get to the outpost. I like this area though with the trees and stuff, kind of flat land with trees. I like it. These are generally pretty fun areas to hunt. Generally. Almost there. And the bunny at my feet right there. That's the kind of bunny I would shoot with my 22 if I had the 22 out. I do not have the 22 out. So today you get to survive, bunny. You get to survive and you get to thrive, and you're welcome. Today I'm running with the bunnies, dude. Ooh, there's a bear up there on the hill. Bad shot. So threw a bullet at him. Had to be done. Had to at least try and throw a bullet at him. Oh, this is one of those weird campground ones. All right, well, we'll take it. I mean, who the hell would sleep there, dude? Wide open like that? Animals are coming in and eat your face while you're sleeping, dude. So crazy. I don't know who in their right mind would sleep here, but... Anyways, okay, we're going to leave it there for today, guys. I appreciate you saying thanks for stopping by if you did. And hit the like button if you haven't already and all that other stuff. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. First recording back after like 2 or 3 weeks. It's been... we'll get back to business as usual here, guys. Don't worry. I'm on the mend. Okay. All right. I'll be right back, guys.